Scorpio. This is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for January 18th, 2024. This is for Scorpio. This last shuffle, something flipped on my lap, so let's grab that. Ascendant Masters here, hidden motivations and great gratitude. Some of you may be really, really grateful that you have stuck or stayed true to your beliefs, right? There's something like you may have had like certain principles. You're like, it's the principle of this and I stick to my principles. And you're going to be grateful for that, especially today. There's something about you being hopeful, and especially about truth. But you're very... there's some things you're not sure about, right? There's some things that you're not sure about. But one thing is for sure is that you were honest. That's where you're coming from. At least I was honest. At least I'm telling the truth. I'm standing with my truth here. That's something I'm seeing here. Now, the one thing that they're saying that maybe you're wanting to keep quiet is what you want out of the situation. What are your objectives? What are your motives? What are your intentions? You may want to keep that secret because you have multiple intentions. You have multiple motives in this situation. Like there's so many things you want out of this situation, but that needs to be kept to yourself here is basically what this is kind of showing. The great gratitude over this whole reading is saying that you may be grateful that you kept something secret, but you were honest about your hopes. About you were honest when you did offer things, like when you breadcrumbed information out, you were being honest about what you put out. But you were also honest about like when you gave or when you offer something, it was true. But it may not have been the whole truth. It may not have been all of it. And you may be grateful that you did so. There's some energy of saying, I'm so glad I didn't tell everything. I'm so glad I didn't give it all away. Ascendant Masters is the Star, Ace of Swords, Emperor, and Page of Cups. That tells me that your belief is that, you know what I mean? All truth isn't good to tell. That's basically what this says, right? That you were hopeful that what you gave or what you put out, you were hopeful that would work out because you wanted something, but it's almost like you did not feel confident enough to tell people what you really wanted. A lot of this gives off the vibe that you feel like you could not trust people to know what your fullest intentions were. If you were going to say, I'm trying to take over the world, somebody would have tried to bomb you or something. Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of, and I probably shouldn't say that word because that's always a catchphrase for everyone. But, you would have felt that if you would have put out everything, somebody would have tried to come in between that or take control of the situation. So you played it safe and you were like, you had a power move. There's some energy of you saying, I'm keeping this to myself so that, like, I'm holding the trump card. I'm holding the joker. No one needs to know I'm holding that joker. I've got the draw 4. You know what I'm saying? I've got whatever it is. You had that in the bag. You had that one thing, that ace in the hole. And so that's something that shows here. And if not, this is a confirmation that you were right to feel that you should do so. Now, the friends and colleagues, shut up. Okay, friends and colleagues is the 7 of Swords and 6 of Swords. They were keeping stuff from you anyway, especially if you were at work, working with your friends, or these are your friends, or these are people like that you're in the same business with, or like maybe you guys do the same thing, and you guys are colleagues rubbing shoulders, or you're in the same building in different departments or something. They're saying whatever the combination of that is. They were not being honest with you, and I think you could tell. They said that you couldn't trust someone, and here it goes. You could tell that they were keeping things from you. They were ignoring you, something that you were saying to them. You were giving them the truth, and they were like, whatever. What does Scorpio know? And they were taking advantage of you. There's an energy of you being taken advantage of, even bullied to some degree. And they're showing that these people are not being honest with you. So you were right. They're showing a great gratitude. Scorpio, if you have this very strong feeling that you need to keep some things to yourself, you are being confirmed and validated right now. Keep it to yourself because someone is underneath the surface trying to take advantage of you or take advantage of what you know. And it's very important that you don't know anything, right? You're on your own. You're out of that. This is above your pay grade, right? Right. It's above you now, kind of energy. That's where you need to be. It's above me now. I don't know. My name's Bennett. I ain't in it. My name's Paul. This is between y'all. Kind of energy. And so Spirit's got that going on for you. And if you feel the need to only give out certain truths, then this is that confirmation that you should keep some things to yourself. All truth may not be good to tell. There you go. And that's not a scripture. I think that's like a parable, an African proverb. But either way, you could be dealing with a Cancer, an Aquarius, an Aries. We have another Scorpio or Pisces. We also have Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, Aries cusp or an Aquarius, Pisces cusp. And if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.